to the Raw Room.
Hey, welcome back to the Raw Room, you right there, you. Welcome back to the Raw Room, man. Hey, we finna pop this joint out a little different than usual.
They go.
You know, I usually have some silly, stupid ass question. Nah, today we ain't doing that. We gonna get a little more serious, a little more conversation. I think gonna be involved in this. We got her here before Buck pull up. First thing I'm gonna ask you, where do you see us right now as a podcast?
I feel like right now, we are in a season of growth. Season of growth. And with any type of growth comes a bit of stress. You know that as an athlete. Like the only way that you can grow, and while you're in the process of growing, getting stronger, getting faster, getting more agile, there's gonna be some pain in that growth. You know, and it's always good pain because for some odd reason, as an athlete, you be looking for this shit. Like like for me anyway, I remember like back, like even now, like now that even back with like my trainer, I be inviting that shit.
But see, that's I feel
it feels
that's
good.
work. I don't think that's not pain. That's work.
Work. That's
That
fair.
ain't pain,
That's fair.
though.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Well.
I think that's work.
Okay.
And we got. Hey, I want you to just say it. What do you really think? Where? Because that was right there was a bullshit ass answer.
I don't think it was, bro. I just feel like, man, like, look, I just feel like at this particular juncture, we are really starting to figure out, first of all, how hard this shit really is.
Absolutely.
That's really what it is. It's not easy to do, bro. There's
especially
a
when
lot
we got
of
circumstances or we got a hand time behind our back sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even see it as our hand, bro. To be honest, bro, like as far as pods go, we are doing extremely better than most. Just keep it in the book.
I know that,
but it is hard to do though because there's a lot to do. I don't think people realize how much you actually have to do. Like, you know, if you don't, like going through a period where we are moving out of a studio, trying to find a spot, going through a period where like, you know, we're currently having a renting a spot, trying to figure out, you know, camera situations. Camera situations are always gonna be different for different spots, you know, like with the lighting, things of that nature, trying to, heck, while still doing life, niggas got families and stuff, you know, trying to be dedicated, you know, showing up right.
Yeah. Nigga, life.
And like being prepared, like shit, having shit to talk about, like for real, like really having shit to talk about because, you know, folk can get lost in just the day-to-day activities. You know what I'm saying? This is a lot going on. And like, you know, your mind got to be like 1,000 places at once.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. So with that, you got to understand, you know, okay, I'm seeing certain things not happening the way that I think they should be happening.
Yes. Expectations. Especially not for just obviously the pod, but for the people that's in that group chat. The question derived from not because what we talked about earlier. It came from earlier today, bro. Like working out at the school I be at. Running the gist. We've been in there for a little minute. Football team. I go over there later in the day when I go over there because them boys in training camp and shit. So I'm working out. He was like, hey, you Daren Bass, right? And I was like, yeah, what's up, bro? After my night, he was like, hey, Daren, I wish you were the Titans still, but hey, I love the podcast, man. Keep doing that shit, bro. I fuck with it. And that shit just had me laughing, cracking up, because I'm like, first of all, you know, at school, I was at Cato school.
I know.
You know what? It wasn't black.
I know.
So that shit made me even more lit. Because I'm like, oh, I got the high school kids fucking with it. Hey,
yeah.
Shout out to the young nigga too.
I'm
like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, but then
that is a nice demo to be in.
You feel? It is.
Real talk.
It is.
That's what but go ahead. Go ahead.
Then I kind of started. So then I wasn't thinking about it yet. Then I go to Whole Foods. Shout out to Miss Romero. She give me a little plate. She Daren Bass turn around immediately at first, bro. I was finna pretend like I knew her because that's how she like she knew me. I'm like, oh shit, do I know her?
That's always how it is, bro. Always pretend.
So now I'm like,
you gotta figure it out.
I was like, oh shit, how you doing? She, said, oh, wish you was still with the Titans. You had the Titans hat on and shit. Love the podcast. Love the content. Podcast. So listen, bro. That's when I got to my thinking. I start kind of getting a little frustrated and upset though. Not with because like Feyzan said it for a long time. I've been saying it. The potential, like blah blah, potential, da da da. It's different when a potential is different from when like
it's a reality.
Yes, potential is like the first 10 episodes. That's potential.
Yeah,
Nigga,
When you start going outside and being approached.
Nigga, I'm at whoever the fuck, you 2, 3, 5 people, we was at, I was at Layer Cake. Bass, love the podcast. Like, goddamn. So I'm like, you feel me? So that's when I be like seeing other shit that we supposed to be got going on.
Yeah.
Like, the ideas that we have, bro, and that's supposed to be been in motion, not, and it's not just because they not in motion just because we don't have 17 people working on it. It's just because, like you said, life, shit happen. Dedication. The same shit I got tatted right here.
Yeah.
But
that's that to me, and like we talked about it, that just goes back to how much you want it though. Just to be honest. Because me and you talked about that. Like I rap you you talked about that back in Memphis when we had like the first couple.
You did.
And that was before I even started sitting down. I wasn't even on the couch then. But I did tell you at that point, like, yo, like there is gonna be like a level of dedication that some people
Nah, you damn sure did.
The way that you see this, and me, you talked about that one off. Like where you see, you know, what this can do for you after everything. You see what I'm saying? Me, you talked about that. Yep. And I told you, that's what was saying. Look, to do that, you got like the personnel got to see that too, and they will never see it how you see it though. They won't. But you at least like to see like a little bit of dedication. They won't see it the way you see it because you see.
Yeah, because even some of the biggest pods we know, people don't. Everybody see something going like this way and this way.
Yeah.
But that's a little in-depth news.
Yeah.
But nah,
we can go get our.
But
I will say this real quick, bro. Just like put a bow on it, really. I think it's great though. I really do because honestly, it starts opening up more conversation that we can be having.
Oh yeah,
really, and like stop sugarcoating stuff. You like shit. Look,
that's why I say I got to turn LeBron, not because I'm finna be like, oh fuck, I'm the greatest. No, it's because this nigga he looks at himself as he is the leader of the Lakers, right?
He is.
He's
the leader of the NBA.
If I was about to get to he the leader. Everything he do.
Yeah, it's a move.
Like from the barbershop show to his school, you know what I'm saying? All that shit. So I'm like, that's what I was saying. Like, all right, bro, if I just have to do it the way, if I want to do it, if we say it, then we just got to do it. Oh shit, this nigga bug outside. But that's a little inside information.
Perfect time.
All right, welcome back to the Raw Room. We back again. You, Buck Reising in this bitch. I know y'all like, what the fuck? You got a whole media motherfucker in the locker room? I know, bro. I know, it shocked me too. I was like,
shocked.
It took me off about, how long this pod been going? Almost 2 years.
There's got to be some dry-ass content time if you guys are bringing dusty-ass Titans media.
Nah, it's got to be, or
dry season,
the media over there just suck. One or the other, I don't know. But Buck is in this bitch, man. I know y'all was like, I know. What is he doing here? We don't fuck with the media over here. No, and I know y'all think, you the media. Nope. I'm not. I'm a podcaster.
Yes, you are.
I'm a podcaster.
You better get out of here.
Look at my Twitter bio. Look at my Twitter bio.
I really try to tell him that.
Twitter bio tell you it all. Veteran ball player.
Real quick though, but
podcaster.
Tell him why he is media now.
You can't have it both ways.
Yes, I can.
That's not the way this works.
How is not?
As soon as you cross over to the dark side, as soon as you put that microphone in front of your face, you like the mic, DB. That's okay. Lean in, baby. That's all right.
I will never put that in front of
You're
my
holding
name.
that thing way too close for you not to be media. Man, you better stop.
All right, Buck, you can get your ass whooped. Already, goddamn it, we ain't been in here 3 minutes with Buck.
I thought it's supposed to be raw.
Man, I got a raw ass question for you now, Buck.
All right, hit me with
it. It's like, don't get your heart beating all fast over there. Calm down. First of all, I could see Buck ass turn down the corner, walking down the street, and high ass to us on big ass thighs popping out. I was like, hey, ain't you supposed to be on some diets, my boy?
What's the call, bro?
That's right.
Hoochie Daddy short season, man. Hoochie Daddy short season.
I think they need to put a limit on some of y'all wearing them hoochies. That's all right.
No, I'm over the limit. I promise. 220 by training camp, baby.
But you say that
I got
shit
your left
every
tackle out here
fucking
fat
year.
shaming me.
We're going to get to that too. But I got a question.
Oh, this bullshit.
Oh, look at him.
Too raw.
The turkey meat out, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
That's some shit, man.
Now, over here, like I said, when we started out with some questions, sometimes some crazy shit. Today, we switched it up. So, I was watching some, like a documentary or something about something like that. And the person in the doc committed suicide. But they grew up, like, they had a struggle growing up. When they grew up, they kind of got better for themselves off and on, but then some shit happened and they just couldn't take it no more, right?
Some traumatic shit.
Yeah, some shit happened
All
in their life.
Okay.
But it's been their whole life. But the only reason I'm bringing it up because I was talking to somebody else and they said, well, there was that free will to take their own life. And I was like, wait, but was it fate or was it free will? Because if you're choosing, you're choosing to do something. That's just anything. That's what it formed in my head at the time. But if anything you do, you cheat, you do whatever. You hurt somebody, kill somebody, like whatever you do. Is that your fate? That's right there. If you murder somebody, regardless of what this shit happened.
That's hypothetically.
Hypothetically. Not you, but you. Not none of us.
You.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
all you listeners out there.
Gotcha.
Is that a fate or is that free will, bro? Do you choose to do that? Or did a lot of people, have a higher
it's
power
always a choice. I feel like,
but some people say, why not? Okay, why only God put people in places it's an accomplishment?
rephrase?
Like, oh God,
I see what you're
everybody
saying.
congratulate. Like, let's say when you win the championship, I don't know if Steph Curry, I didn't watch them, but he was like, hey, I thank God put me here to do this.
After every win, player gets up on the podium. Got to thank God first.
So,
and that's totally.
So we don't see nobody going to prison being you in front of the judge. She like in the last word. You like, well, I thank God for putting me here in this place. Hell no, you ain't finna say that.
I see what you're saying.
It depends though. You seen this HBO documentary on the cult in Brentwood?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like those people are operating in a different space.
Hey, Buck, that was last year's content, my boy.
but to that fact, there are people that do believe like
that God put them there in the position to do that, even if it's a wrong thing from
that's like
a moral
radicalism,
perspective.
So they just don't say it. They just
believe it. They believe it.
That Brentwood cult has a hockey team, by the way.
Really?
They like play beer league hockey. My buddy was out there with a sign. I can't remember the woman's name.
Which league is it? National Sports League or something?
Yeah, it's like the Mighty Drunks. I know is the name
bro.
of the team that plays against them. I can't remember the name of the cult team, but it's like they're like trying to be normal out here. Among us.
But what's crazy is they've been among us though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
For a second.
But for real, y'all, I'm still thinking.
I had no idea though.
No, I think if you're somebody who's trying to make it about fate, you can justify whatever you want to in your head.
Fact.
Like you can turn it into fate.
Yeah.
If that's what you think your calling was, man. Like people will work out all kinds of crazy shit in their head.
Yeah.
And, whether you believe that it's righteous, like you're talking about, or it's motivated by something else, you can spin it any way you want to.
But people do ask that question of like, Lord, why do you put me here?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Sure.
why?
Because at that point they think that, all right, well, he directed
This is my faith for me to go
I'm
down this
supposed
path
to be
of
in
life.
this spot. Yeah. Like, what's like?
But then
I'd like to thank God for putting me on the Raw Room today. Praise be to He.
But then some people be like, no. But then some people be like, no. That was you chose. That was your free will. You chose to come on.
Shit. No, I very well couldn't refuse an invitation.
Anyways, bro,
Oh,
this man getting deep early.
I'm trying to, man.
I was about to say, that was not, you know what? That was a perfect Raw Room question. You threw a complete curveball at me.
So when, I don't know, y'all got the insights. Y'all can look at like on your story. You can look at who shared it. Okay.
Yeah.
So
No, not for me. I don't have that professional stuff.
okay, cool. Good. So I'm just saying,
has
now I
the
can.
Public figure out here.
But don't you got the same thing, bro?
blue check.
No.
He got the shit
I'm
too.
a man of people. I don't know what you're talking about.
Nobody got a blue
He
check.
got a blue check too. Yeah.
No,
Fuck he talking
on Twitter. No, they won't give it to me on Instagram. I'm thirsty for that blue check on Instagram. I'll be honest. That's some real media shit. I want that blue check mark, man.
Bro, you media, bro.
No, I'm not. Because you want to know why? He wanted to go to blue check so he can go talk to who and move how yes it is.
No.
See, y'all be trying to tell me you need to use the blue check and do
Use the blue check. It's power.
See?
The blue check is
See, I
power.
don't look at it like that.
You got to understand.
No.
I'm out here using my blue check for guest booking and bitching at Xfinity when my Wi-Fi goes down. Like I'm out here with it. You gotta be.
All right, well.
Oh man, go ahead, bro.
On my Instagram, people blue check. You can look on your story and see who shared your shit. You can see who went back and look at your shit over again. You see who niggas skip right through your shit.
Yeah.
Damn, like you see the skip.
Now I can't even ask y'all a question because I was gonna be like, well, now yes I can.
No, you're 1%ing us. That's what you're doing.
That's exactly
No,
what I'm doing.
It's very media of you.
What's crazy is most
He's
of
out
the
here talking to
followers
them
out here,
like they
bruh,
got the blue
exactly.
check.
Most of the people that listen, they ain't got no blue checks, man.
So but I'm trying to put them on game, so then they might be encouraged to go get a blue check.
Go get you a blue check, man.
Yeah,
Golly.
But yeah,
Anyway,
so,
go ahead.
You can see who do all that. You can see who share your shit, like
Right.
send it out to somebody. So if you could, when you watching a story,
Okay.
do you like who? Is there certain people that you be like, I just watching all that shit through, just see, you know what I'm saying, seeing what they got going on.
Okay.
How many you skipping through?
Okay.
Oh, plenty.
Like, yeah.
Plenty.
You know how I know? Because my shit will
of them I
be
do. Most of them I do.
2,000 likes or 2,000 views on a
Yeah.
story. 577
Yeah.
skip. God damn you,
Yeah.
bitch ass nigga. Y'all skip all my shit.
No, you know who's not supporting you out here. You know.
I mean, but like it's like that though, because be honest, even like the ones you skip, how often do you listen to listen to stories?
Oh God, no! I'm never turning the sound on
It's
that
never on.
shit. No.
We
Man.
be putting music and
I
nice
don't have my music
shit,
on that for nothing.
bro.
Man.
No one listens to that, yo.
No.
Nobody listens to that.
Now, no, well, you'll get some. Like, especially if you're out here in this content game. Like, you'll get some.
Yeah.
If you're okay, look, I'll put it like this: if like you're doing this right here, if they know like you listen to music, they ain't trying to hear that. But if you like
doing
talking,
some,
they want to see
If
okay,
you're
what is he
engaging,
saying? Yeah.
if there's some, you know, you gotta
Yeah.
throw some fireworks at them. There gotta be some bright and shiny
Somebody,
shit on the
yeah.
screen for them to.
I've been getting my
attract your
TikTok
attention.
game, man. Hey, y'all go follow me.
For real?
Hold on, where my TikTok shit?
Yeah. Do you have TikTok?
I'm on TikTok. I don't make TikTok.
Oh shit!
I'm not-
First of all, I don't be.
I don't even have an app
Listen,
yet, yo.
I ain't just over here got the phone from my face. Oh, blah, blah, blah. No, I ain't doing that. I'm just
You
going
should
scroll.
be. There's good money in that
I
shit.
heard, but
Plenty.
I ain't got all the time for that.
You
I
never
just
can get a
scroll
fucking
up,
record deal
I
now,
go
yo.
scroll
Just
up.
put out one rap.
I scroll all the way up, get all old videos of just old silly shit.
Oh, yeah.
Posted football videos. Posted time when Justin was drunk as fuck. We passed out in St. Louis. And he was snow just blowing up. We was drunk as fuck. I got that video, baby. Yes.
And like you put on TikTok already?
I'm listening. But
Does
listen,
it-
bro,
wait,
you think I'm
does he
joking
know?
on here, bro?
That's what I'm saying.
Does he
like,
know?
I got it in the drafts. I got it in the drafts.
You're waiting.
You feel me? But
This is
yeah.
him
Y'all
asking
follow
for
me
Consent on that shit.
at 901 KOM. If you don't know what KOM is, don't even worry about it because you ain't from the city, nigga. All right, anyways,
Shit.
let's
Keep it
keep this
going,
shit
man.
going,
That was
man. We
funny.
here, bro. Buck,
All right.
Buck is in the building. Now, Buck,
No doubt.
we was just speaking on, before we get seriously started, we was really speaking on you and those shorts. And you and your weight, and you got, for the past, oh my God, however long I done known your ass.
talking about that, by the
That's
way.
all right.
It was
That's all
You
right. He
are
wants
always-
the smoke. I'm ready for it.
You always talking about you gotta lose this weight by training camp. When
That's
I get
right.
to training camp, I'm gonna sweat it out, I'm gonna lose this and I'm gonna lose that. Buck, you still look the same. Hey, look what Buck came on with that fucking old
That
school
bullshit.
Taco Bell
Bruh,
shirt.
that
That's
shit was
hard.
that shit was hard for
That's
in
hard.
97.
Yeah, hey,
Hey, that's-
hey,
It's that Andre
Yeah.
Agassi shit.
that shit.
You gotta get off it.
Yeah, but so what's
fuck
up,
with
bro? What's up with your weight goals, man? You
I
put
got
them out
fucking
here
fat
every
during
year.
COVID. Like I got
bro, COVID
real
was
fat.
literally 2 years, but COVID was almost 3 years
Yeah,
ago.
I'm still working my way out of that shit. No, I haven't been to a grocery store since like 2019, man. I never used Uber Eats before COVID.
That
Then
shit
I'm
fucked
like,
the
now you
game
like-
up.
I never have.
That shit fucked the game
It
up. I
fucked
ain't
it
gonna
up
lie.
real quick. So
It did.
So I showed up to a Titans game. Like, I think this was the 2020 season or something like that. And Lawan, he's out there warming up before the game. And he looks at me, he goes, the fuck happened to you?
Oh shit.
And I'm like, what? What happened? And I like tear my pants? What happened out here? He's like, you got fat, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
So
That sound about like
I get it.
Taylor.
So, all right, fine. Game on. I'm going to lose the weight. I'm going to get down to 220 by training camp. And if I got to fat shame myself on the internet to get me there so I don't quit this shit.
But look at you, bro. What are you
But I'm a-
doing, bro?
Well, this is
that man
this
put
is
in
that.
work, man.
No, I'm getting my ass kicked.
No, he is not putting in work out. He look like he about to trip
That's
or
what,
fall.
hey, no, that's what happens when normal people put in work
Hey,
as opposed to athletes. Like if the Titans ever did like a media day combine, like you see like the Lions and the Seahawks.
They do that over there.
Oh yeah. Like
Oh yeah, y'all would be horrible.
it would be a disaster.
I don't think. Okay, let's see who
disaster.
at least
we
who
got
would
to
at
put
least
something together like
who
that.
would at least
Yeah.
run and not fall over.
Oh, you would have to go down the list. You got people like all in their 50s and 60s and shit out there because they're like Houston Oilers OG media. Like they've been there.
Right,
they're not going anywhere.
Let's put that on. I want to see that.
You know who else wants to see that? Vrabel.
Vrabel. Hey, you remember what was it? The Adam Sandler movie? That you remember he teaching the little kid.
I know what you're talking about.
He threw it when they were riding on the rollerblades, and he threw that motherfucking stick out there. And that's what from shit Vrabel.
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy. Yeah.
Laying on the walls and shit.
A clipboard and just trip all you motherfuckers.
That's
saying.
fucked up.
No, just your boy Paul.
Oh man, just Paul. Hey. I told you, you know about.
I think we all do.
Okay. We ain't even look. He don't get no love.
How
on
long
this
has been going on? Like this is 4 or 5 years with this.
Oh yeah,
dude.
I mean like the story
I know
goes
there's
when you first got there, right? Yeah.
We
know the story.
The first, since 2017, bro. This has been a classic. This is marinated beef, bro.
I love it.
That big cut with a butter knife. That's how much juice is in that motherfucker. But speaking of Titans, bro, minicamp just ended.
Yeah.
How was it? Like, as far as what you see from the team, what did you see from everybody? Malik Willis, and Treylon Burks.
Man,
they want the most from out of all of them. They expect them to be starting tomorrow.
I think if people knew what a minicamp practice looked like, they would get out there and be like, this is all.
I never did minicamp until I got to the Titans, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, really?
Never.
Nobody else does minicamp? Well, I saw
Jeff Fisher. Come on. But that's vacation time for us. That's an extra week of vacation, bro.
People
think we ain't taking that?
But
let's go.
Sports fans out here, they want to know every inch of everything that happens. It's just a bunch of, you guys are doing individual drills for 20 minutes, and then they tell us to turn the cameras off and you run some 7-on-7 shit. And they're out there throwing all kinds of shit.
There was some teams last year, who was it, San Fran, that were having about 4 or 5 team periods and OTA and minicamp. And they got
McCarthy.
Fine.
Cowboys just got $100,000 fine because they're out there, having them rough each other up a little bit, like any kind of contact.
Unnecessary.
So I mean, this offseason has been fucking nuts because of all the shit that's happened with AJ and everything else. So like people are hypersensitive to everything.
Especially Titans Twitter.
Everything. They're
top 2 softest Twitter fans, and they're not number 2.
I don't get it. I don't
know either.
They have this persecution complex, and I love you all.
What is
you guys keep me employed?
I think it was what could it be? See, Twitter didn't come out until 06.
I was a senior in high school.
No, bro. Twitter's been out for a little
04.
minute.
Yeah, Twitter been out since 04 at least.
I don't think.
This is all I'm saying. So it didn't happen around the Super Bowl when they lost the Super Bowl.
No.
Hell no.
So this yes, it was Twitter.
Nah, it wasn't 04.
Hey,
I think
2006.
2006.
I was still close.
It wasn't a thing till 2008.
That's the way it was.
Yeah, because 2009, I remember I had mine in 2009. That's the first time.
Everybody going to it. Like mine says joined 2009.
Not everybody. That's why I be blocking you fuck niggas that say 2022. Nigga, get the fuck out of my face.
Anyway, back to the question.
I don't even know what the fuck the
You block people?
Nah, I don't block people.
I was about to say, you can't let them have that.
Only people I block is you motherfuckers that keep on asking me for EA's feet pictures, bro. You think this stupid nigga really serious? Bro, stop fucking DMing me about this nigga feet. All
Whose feet?
Wait a minute,
don't worry about it. Shut up, bro. Don't even worry about it. Don't even bring it up. No. Shout out to Sport the Beans, though. Derek Poston, Son of Mod, all them funny ass comedians out there. Awesome. I'll be back. Love y'all.
Okay, so basically, I got to go back into this. All right, bet. Say less. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. I'm bringing it back to this pod.
That's a carrot. That's a carrot. You got to go search through the raw room archives to find that shit.
You do.
You got to be a real roommate.
So other than all the whole Titans Twitter up in the roar, from you being out there from the 30, 45 minutes, I'd say you get an hour out there.
Yeah.
Pre-practice shit.
Yeah, they let us stay for the whole practice this time of year.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. That in training camp.
Fuck, Brady.
That's not Mike's rule.
Now,
you think Mike could have us out there?
I know he'll really he'll put a whole wall up. Who was the best rookie you saw out there like that was putting in type of work, matching up the same intensity that Brady's looking for? The
rookie tight end. His name's Chigga Conquo.
Okay.
Out of Maryland. He's a stud. I don't know. You guys get the players on Raw Room? Will they let you do that?
Come on. They are always free to come. They just kind of might be scared of some people that's upstairs.
Sure. Do you blame them?
But hey, yeah, because I'm not finna do.
No. You're out here. You're 10. No. You What's this privilege bullshit from DB? Get out here. Media player,
Well,
both
you came
of
back.
them.
Hey, okay, so like question. You're I don't know, year 2. Would you sit down at a Raw room?
Hell no.
Oh, come on now. You asked him when I was in St. Louis already.
Oh, well, yeah. That's
know I
different. That's
probably
different.
would've.
Yeah, okay. Well, see, bro, it is
Young
different.
DB.
It is different.
Young DB would
St. Louis days, it was crazy. Yeah. Okay.
But like,
That was-
I mean, that's still 10 years ago. I mean,
It was
people
different then,
will. Do you see how many people screen record Derek doing a pull-up and put it on Twitter just to get the retweets?
Just to get the
like
that
they
shit
are
crazy.
watching
That shit's
everything
crazy,
at
yeah.
all times.
Yeah.
I don't blame them. Like, because we have the rookies on a radio show, and they're tight as hell, and I'm just
Oh, yeah, I
trying.
already know.
I'm trying to loosen them up a little
But
bit.
that's why another reason I
got
wouldn't
nothing.
want to get none of them on here because I don't want them to just be sitting there with the media shit.
They'll hit you with
I love
the
the
media
coach.
shit.
I love the playbook. I'm just work hard and try. Nigga, hey, bro. How many hoes you be fucking? Bro? you done got drafted, nigga. Shit, where you the been, bro? You know what I'm saying?
That shit was in Vegas too. You know.
Yeah, you feel me? So I'm not finna be talking to you about no. Hey, fuck the field, baby. We gonna see what you're working with.
But Chig's a stud. He's gonna be nice.
Maryland, okay.
Him and Austin Hooper, the
he
tight
looked
ends.
like a little bigger than Janu.
They're same size. It's the same player.
Oh shit!
You watch that shit, they run the same shit.
I already know what
He's
plays
gonna be
finna
nice.
get. That's what I'm talking about. All right, moving on to the top 2 that everybody want to talk about.
All right,
Treylon Burks, and he said you weren't participating.
He's got asthma, is what they're telling us. And so, whatever.
I got a pump that he could use.
Yo, yeah.
Bought it in Oakland. It's still fresh. Anyway,
it's crazy.
It's some bullshit, you know, because Vrabel does this thing. He don't want to talk to us. I get it.
Yeah.
There's a reason that he does it, overprotective or not. But like they were so tight-assed about just telling us that he had asthma, we had no idea.
Because y'all don't know how to act. Y'all
Totally
took
fair.
it and blew that
But here,
shit the
like
fuck
this is
up.
what we need to talk about on the Raw Room. Not to change the direction here. But we are in such a weird space where I'm never going to be able to have a comfortable conversation with a dude because everybody else doesn't know how to act. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean? Like,
Can you imagine you and me doing this my first year in the locker room? Are you fucking kidding me?
yes, that would have been fun. You want to talk about a player right here, tight ass.
But like, really, you guys have podcasts now. They don't want to talk to me. They want to come on bussing. They want to come on Raw Room. They want to chop it up with you guys because you know the experience. You're on the same wavelength. But, you know, I mean, I think you and I can have a comfortable conversation. But there's 15 other people out there that will do something else with it in a way that's completely ruined the experience. And so now,
That's what I hope somebody do right here so I cuss all y'all ass out. And you know I don't give a fuck on Twitter.
but you know what I'm saying? Like
Absolutely.
it's totally changed the dynamic. And like, that's why I think the shit that you guys are doing is cool. But, you know, it's totally changed on its face where athletes now have the mic too. And they've got the bigger platform. And it's an overcorrection from the way that media have had it the entire time.
Absolutely.
And I'm just trying to find a middle ground, but it doesn't exist.
I got to ask you a question. I want your opinion on something.
Yeah.
Do you think you will see more active players doing podcasts?
Hell yeah. Why wouldn't you? Do you see how much money Draymond Green's making?
Yeah.
Oh!
That's what I asked.
But now, first, I don't like when people say that because that's an anomaly. Not everybody getting broke off like that.
No.
Yeah, facts. From like the money standpoint. But I'm just saying,
And
just
NBA's
like in
different.
But yeah,
NBA's
NBA's different. And then his shit is different. He got a one mic or one camera. He's sitting down for 30, 45 minutes and that's it.
And he's going.
And he going though, but that's a good way. I mean, it's a good strategy. Good
No,
way to
he's
go.
going to be Charles. He's going to be Charles Barkley whenever Charles hangs it up.
Bradley
Draymond's
Beal,
different. But
a couple of them.
you can have the outlet in a way that people will come to it because you have the platform of professional sports. You guys have a built-in fan base, and that's the way it should be. It's the way that, you know, it's been so imbalanced for so long. Why wouldn't you? Because you can get a deal. It doesn't have to be Colin Cowherd and Fox Sports. You can get deals and make this a sustainable living to supplement your income while you're playing. And then if you want to make it into a business plan afterwards, you do that. And if not, you know, it was good experience if you want to go to like the NFL's broadcast booth camp of this shit.
So what? But why does? Okay, this is one other thing I think about. I've always been thinking about this. Well, not always. I knew why, but now Titans are up here, going up steadily for the past 5-6 years.
Ever since I've been here, man.
Exactly. So why won't they ever get the national media coverage? It's not like Nashville's a small.
Man.
It's a small city, but it's growing. It's a big lot of people. It's a lot of shit going on.
They got it because Ryan Tannehill out here with the fucking, asked about being a mentor, and then it's a dry week on Sports
Hey,
Center.
the funniest shit though, everybody mad because that motherfucker was out there fishing like a
Yes, the Celsius ass.
Hey, I was cracking up, bro.
I wanted him to say, we just kind of,
Yeah,
we just got to let it go.
Bro, I wanted him to say that shit.
He'd
I wanted
never
to admit it, but
He'd never.
That shit was hilarious.
It's the dumbest shit. Yeah, but this is what we're talking about. People don't know how to act.
Everybody reported.
You want to talk about screenshots?
Oh,
DEFCON 5. Let's go.
Bro, people were so hot. You want to fucking fish? You can be working out with your receivers. AJ's going to be gone. They were going in, bro. That shit was funny as fuck, dog.
I wish I could put you on the radio. If you could get through 10 seconds without saying some shit that's not FCC safe, we could have some fun with you.
I'm going to practice, bro.
No, you're not going to get the fuck
I can,
out of
actually.
here.
He's been getting better at it.
Thank you.
Like we have like rules. We have like we have like certain rules, like certain things that we cannot say. It's baby steps, baby steps.
Just to make it get to the point. Like it's still gonna be the raw room. I'm still gonna.
No. Well, that's the purpose of this.
Yeah.
You want to fight with some people that call in. Like Leroy in Pulaski, Tennessee. I think the Titans ought to cut Ryan Tannehill. I think that Derrick Henry needs to play quarterback. That's a Heisman Trophy winner. Roll damn Tide. I'll hang up and listen.
So when Will on with
and I
you,
love them.
When Will on with you, he has to listen to the callers, call in.
He doesn't have to, but we can. They're there all day, all 3 hours.
Hey, yeah, that's just
They're
saying.
just
Look,
sitting there.
Just tell them for 15 minutes, bro. We ain't answer the phone. We got bass on. He ain't gonna answer no calls.
No, we can block it. We can block the line.
Block all the calls. Then we just have a conversation.
I think you'd have fun. I think you could get pissed, and I think
That's what I'm saying.
I think we get fined.
You get.
Look. That's the thing. You
see what happened when Will had a motherfucker call in on the pod. The first time that we had somebody call in,
a disaster.
Don't do that shit, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. You did it. I tried.
He did try, and he lasted 10 seconds.
That's why I say no callers, because then somebody say some shit like, "Oh, you cut right." Oh, she's a dumbass. And I want him just saying it like in my head.
But like that's a perfect example of people, and it's not just media now, because like what's media? You got dudes in the same way that like every kind of athlete starting a podcast. You got people from nowhere out here getting a microphone.
Here's COVID. That's what's popped it all out.
As soon as you put it on
COVID
Zoom, it got so much easier
Yeah.
and like whatever, do your thing, like grind it out if you're going to be good at it. Like it's different now, but it's a whole different wasteland of stupid shit.
Yeah,
that I don't know. I don't blame. I don't
mean, like,
blame players for getting pissed.
I mean, like you just gave a lot more people a lot more. It's just more platforms, access.
Yeah.
I'm about to just get my shit off because everyone else is doing it.
Hell yeah. I don't blame people.
Like, shit, go ahead, get your shit off.
But I asked this question to you on Busting with the Boys. I was like, were you born with that voice?
Hell yeah.
Just like that, as
just
a baby.
like that. Fresh out the womb. Talking like this.
Hey, bro.
Mama.
That's the most radio. Hey, bro. That man got the most radio voice.
If that was my son, I'd be like, well, I know exactly what
this nigga, oh, God, you going to be the weatherman. You going to be one.
Your voice is going to get you paid.
Now, AJ said...
that's the only thing I got. I'm not an athlete. You saw that workout video.
Oh, yeah. We seen it. Hey, now, we saw AJ. AJ said some things, that gets
my God.
Titan fans riled up.
Log off.
That's funny.
But, explain that to me. That's like the Kevin Durant syndrome.
So wait, okay, well, you explain to me why you can say to him, tell the truth.
I'm not out here telling him. I want him to do his thing. Let go and let God. Figure it out. If you want thoughts and prayers, baby. If you want to pop on an IG live after you just had 2 knee scopes and you're all drugged up.
But come on now, no, don't talk about no knee scopes. Them hoes, I didn't have plenty, but everybody got these.
Sure. I'm just saying, my guy is out here.
I hate when they be like, he had 2 knee surgeries. Well, the motherfucker played on 2 torn meniscuses. I've done that for 2 whole seasons. So yeah, after you keep on playing on this shit, then you gotta go get all that scar tissue in there. Gotta get that cleaned up. Guess how long you be sitting out? You be back next week talking about you trying to hoop. That's how long you sit out of a scope.
Nobody's disputing that.
Yes. Oh my!
You cut
these motherfuckers are.
Who are you talking to me like I'm them.
Because you just said
And I
it.
love you, by the way.
Because
Love each and every one of
Which,
you.
hold on, first of all, that was silly and funny as hell when he did
It was
shit.
incredible.
Hilarious. I thought it was amazing.
Yeah, I'm the anomaly. Not everybody thinks that's hilarious. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
But like, I just think he's addicted to his phone, and that's fine. But like, you can't be out here reading all that kind of poison all the time. It's going to do things to you.
But he grew up in it though.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
It's a
That's
different.
what the kids, that's what they do.
So
now.
I feel like it may even be easier for him to even digest it differently how like
Yeah.
we digest it.
Yeah.
Maybe,
he, like,
but I mean, that has to be miserable. Like,
but not if you grow into like I feel like
okay.
he's been. I mean,
It's like-
how old is he?
I don't know.
he's
Google that
25.
shit.
He's going to be 25.
25.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He grew up in this.
Yeah. But like,
yeah.
I'm 3 years older than him. I don't get that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's a whole you a senior, he a freshman, sophomore. That's
No, it's a real thing.
that's his
That
difference.
time, yeah, a
That's the
lot
difference.
happened in those 3 years.
Yes.
So yeah,
That's-
a lot happened in those 3 years.
Yes.
I don't like that.
Now you see how the fuck we feel, Buck. When I see your young ass in the locker room, I gotta tell you, get the fuck out the way. Or whatever.
This man checked me so gently. It could have been so much worse. So much worse in the locker room.
He was polite.
I've
It was
been
what's
cool.
up, bro. It's
No,
what's up, bro.
it was necessary. It was some shit.
Shit.
But that's how you learn. I don't think people that have been doing what I do for a long ass time, 20, 30 years, like people don't get that it's different now.
Mm.
Like it's just a whole different world. You got to understand how to play a different kind of game if you're going to cover professional sports, I think, at this point. Because otherwise, these
Absolutely.
motherfuckers going to just cut you off.
I do see like around, I mean, just sports period, even like in like the league, like you see, it is getting younger. I feel like.
Yeah.
Every year.
Kaminga is 19, 18 years old, and this nigga won the finals.
Not players. I'm talking
Oh.
about like in the media.
Oh, in the media, you think the media getting younger?
I think it is.
Oh, well, yeah.
Coverage.
Facts,
I think it is.
Facts.
I think it is.
Facts.
Quick
Well,
too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, I say it's been like that for a while.
Nah,
No,
bro.
networks
I feel like
networks
there was-
really made a push. Like they
Mm.
feel because they're
Yeah.
they're out here dealing with 60-year-olds watching daytime baseball. And then all of a sudden you got to figure out how to put SportsCenter on TikTok. Like it got younger fast because
Yeah.
everything in the
Yeah.
same way that all this shit sped up during
Yeah.
COVID, everything changed for places like ESPN and NBC and shit like that.
Damn, that's true.
It happened quick.
Yeah, man.
Dang.
You got Richard Sherman now doing sidelines on Thursday Night Football. That's a way better setup. That's
Damn.
that's
Hell
exactly
yeah.
what, I mean, but he's technically still active. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you would much rather hear from Richard Sherman on the sideline
Then-
of a football game than my dumb ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
I'm gonna hire
it's a
me.
pretty interesting dynamic.
Think I can do the sideline without cussing? I can
Hell
definitely do
no.
that. Yes, if I'm not like watching the game and
Sideline
I'm
you could
just
have, yeah.
I'm just going to report and hey, yeah, coach said, they trying to get their shit together.
No,
at
but you
halftime.
see
Look
one.
at you. Look
No,
at
I
you.
wouldn't say it like that.
He
though.
couldn't even
fake his way through it.
I wouldn't even say it like that. No.
He couldn't
No.
even fake it for 2 seconds.
He'd be on the sideline of a Titans game. He'd see Derek stiff arm
Oh, man.
one dude.
That's
It's a
how you
wrap.
come-
Lose his
It's a wrap.
shit.
It's a wrap.
You right. That's
They
why
can do
didn't
that
have-
now on Apple.
But no, you should have
Amazon.
an alternative audio. So instead of might listen to whoever the fuck on Troy Aikman and all them, you can go click on audio.
Raw room simulcast.
And then it's just us in that hole. Oh, Derek, get that bitch. He
Play-by-play.
bitch slapped the fuck out of him. Oh,
That'd be hard.
touchdown. Because we're going to
That'd
have
be
more than Titans because we Philly fans over here. Sorry. We're gonna be like, go, AJ. Go,
right
AJ.
here, bro. This dude.
Hey, you know
Oh,
what?
my God.
Somebody got to be the villain.
I'm
Somebody
ready to
gotta
play
be
that
the villain.
thing.
DB knows the role.
I'm going to play the villain because I also saw something that you said, and I agree with you, that the Nashville Predators need to blow their shit up.
Blow their shit up.
Start that shit over.
It's enough.
It's enough.
It's enough. But yeah, they just gave you a jersey. You were just the hype man. Look at him smiling at this shit. He got the jersey. He got the fan night. Now he wants to blow the shit up.
Hey, I'm just saying, man, hell, they lost the game that I went to. Shit, blow that shit up.
Wait, you do the playoff game?
Nah, it was regular season.
I'm
a regular
saying.
season game.
No, like it's stale. But this is so different from when I got here. You guys,
Yes, that
You
was a
got-
whole different.
You know what I'm
that was
saying?
Different.
like
yeah.
I was in Nashville, Tennessee, and it was an NHL hockey town.
Which was a
And
trick.
Tennessee sucked.
That's a trick, though.
And the Titans were down bad.
That yeah. Well, no, when they went to the What else? In 2017, where they go to the final?
No, 2019, you guys went
That
to the
was
championship game
19. That's not
against the Chiefs.
No, I'm talking about
2017
them.
No,
I'm talking about
no.
the
He's talking about
Predators.
the Preds.
Oh, yeah, no,
Yeah,
they
that
went to
was
the Cup.
2017.
They went to the Cup.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
just blacked out drunk on Broadway. That was like,
Bruh.
That shit was crazy.
That shit was wild.
I wanted us to have the World Cup so bad because
That
of how
whole
nuts
year was wild, though, because of the Preds. That whole year was
What,
crazy.
17?
What?
they took it over. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
17 was, Hell, we beat the Chiefs. Yeah.
Yeah.
When Marcus threw that bitch to himself and caught a touchdown, nigga. Hey,
Darrell Rivas tried to deflect it.
I
Marcus
said,
caught
we
it.
winning this bitch. This nigga Marcus scrambled around. He can't find nobody. Of course, it was that year. We ain't doing good. That's so hot on offense. Anyway, Marcus doing his thing, running around that bitch, threw that hoe. That bitch blocked it right to him. He just catching the scope.
That was the ghost of Darrell Rivas. That wasn't the real.
Oh yeah, that wasn't
the real Rivas.
That wasn't Reeves Reed. That was cold Kansas City.
That's still one of the craziest games I've ever covered.
But that shit was
and
wild.
I distinctly
it was cold
remember
as
this
fuck.
dude on the sideline yelling at the Chiefs fans.
Oh, absolutely.
Jawing at the Chiefs
Big time.
fans.
But as soon as first of all, when you talk back to me, I told y'all about this, roommates. You know, all you haters that's listening, because there's plenty of y'all listening. But so, when you doing all that talking to me, I guess what? I'm not even listening to you. I'm doing this. Huh? What? And then you gonna start talking even louder. And guess what I'm still gonna do? What? Because I still can't hear you, but you gonna be yelling your ass off. And then guess what I'm gonna do? Walk the fuck away. You just screamed your little heart out, and I ain't heard shit. And I ain't got all my shit out. But as soon as you flick them fingers now, hey, then we gonna get real saucy. I'm gonna make sure you hear some shit. You better go ask Baltimore fan. Drive your ass home safe, loser.
They're still pissed.
Oh yeah, I got
They're
them.
still pissed.
Got them by the balls too.
This man right here.
Hey, they be comment on pictures. Fuck you.
They're
That's why we
still out here on your
Listen,
shit and on Will's shit.
Yes, bro.
They're out here.
Hey, still, man, I love it though. What would you say the best game that you ever saw in Titans history?
Man, I think the game at New England in that playoff run in 2019 because Logan picked Brady off to end his Patriots career.
Ooh.
And I thought you guys had no business in there. None.
Damn, that's fucked up.
None. What? Listen.
See, that's how all y'all treat. That's why Titans don't get no media, no regular media love, because people like that.
They're the talk. Everybody been talking about them all summer because some dumb shit the quarterback may or may not have said.
True.
Like, you want the media coverage, that's how you get it. Quarterback conflict.
Look at that. Tom Brady, last play as a Patriot. My dog pick sixes.
Logan went
and he used
nuts.
to play for the Patriots. So that's like crazy
and
shit.
Vrabel out Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick, he was running the clock out with that fake or that unformation.
That was me,
shit.
bro. So the first time, we had a shit called grenade. Hey, you trying to waste time. It's like 4 minutes running, and after 4 minute mark, cars just keep running after a penalty. So I said, shit, brave, and started learning the rules. Nigga, we had grenade. It was supposed to be, don't nobody ever like doing grenade because you go down as a penalty, nigga. But Wood didn't give a fuck, so he was like, all right, I'll do it. So boom, he do the false start. All right, clock still run. We move back 5 yards. I got this shit from one player, right? You know who the fuck I'm talking about. That might make a noise right before he get the ball snap to get somebody to try to jump, right? So my ass get down, I get down all super slow. I go, like I was sneezing at nigga. Whoa! And my ass, hey, buddy. Bro, you should have saw that, man. That man was hot. Belichick was hot.
I've never seen somebody rattle Bill Belichick.
And you know my silly ass. Laughing like a bitch. All right, bro.
Damn,
that was so funny. Then they changed the rule the next year.
Yeah, they changed the
So
rule.
he got 2, huh?
Nah, I can't call that one, man. Because Bill Belichick been there on that shit. And now we did him that, so he was like, oh, hell no.
Okay, I got you.
No, we got it from them.
It was, it was crazy. That whole season was nuts.
That shit was fire.
Like, Marcus getting benched, Tannehill taking over, Derek had like 200 yards a game in the playoffs.
Yeah, he was hot. But that's it right
As a
there.
matter of fact,
Look
that's
at him.
That's the day that might became a GIF or a meme. Though.
Oh, yeah.
Look at
I remember that.
He want to laugh like a bitch. That's how he mad as fuck.
Dude, Mike is unreal.
But he's funny, dog.
He's unreal. I was there for 1 year malarkey. So, like, that's the only reference that I have for covering an NFL head coach. But Mike is on a different planet. This dude is out here for blood every day.
He was telling me, what was the time you telling me somebody asked him, oh, you heard like a young dude on the Zoom call. But you got to tell that shit was funny as fuck.
So many. I mean, there's
so much. Yeah,
there's a million of them. like during COVID, they put the coaches and the players on Zoom. And like, you know, like I said, some of these guys are in their 50s and 60s like they've been doing it a while. All right. And it's like your granddad trying to figure out Zoom, but 3 times a week with Mike Vrabel sitting on the other end of the Zoom call, staring at you, wanting to choke slam you through the computer. So like, my guy, Terry McCormick, I don't know if we need to bleep the name, if we need to.
Oh, no, I only bleep the name because I'll tell them somebody may or may not be cheating sometimes. Usually we get these names out, baby.
Anyway, my guy is out here trying to do a Zoom call from his car phone. Like you can hear the music in the background. Mike is losing his shit. It just gets worse and worse and worse. And it comes in and out. Like he keeps asking questions. The PR staff keeps trying to move on from him. And he'll like come back in the middle of somebody else's question, like from the beyond. It was some from Mars shit. And I mean, at least twice a week with the same guy.
Ain't no way.
It's unreal. Like that's the only reason Vrabel wants to see us in person again, so he doesn't have to be back on fucking Zoom.
Yeah. So that's another thing. How does it feel like? I know that's major for y'all in the media. Being in the locker room, being able to interact with, like, talk to the player, put the mic instead of some fucking Zoom calls.
Dude, I don't know these dudes anymore. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I can't.
I feel like he's starting all over.
You know, I mean, which is fine. Like you got to do that shit anyway.
Yeah.
But the only thing that keeps it relevant, I think, from my standpoint, is the fact that like I can have a conversation with some dudes. Yeah. You know, and now I mean I'm talking rookies and free agents from the last 2 classes. Like that's a quarter of the team that I don't know. And like you got to start that all over again. So I mean, I never saw Jadeveon Clowney in person. I heard he was on the team.
Oh, shit,
I never saw him personally.
That was a good old time, man.
That was a hot 8 games.
And they couldn't take their ass in the locker room.
No, I mean, listen,
toes out.
But like, you know, I think it's going to make shit like that worse because you got a whole crop of college kids, 2 of them now that don't know how to deal with us in the locker room.
Yeah.
And like,
I
mean, who's around like you anymore to kind of
that's interesting.
Police it. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody doing that. I don't think.
Nah. Delaney's gone.
Yeah, exactly.
Wood's gone.
Yeah.
You're gone. Well, TBD.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? It's a weird thing.
My next topic was gonna be the Golden State Warriors, Memphis Grizzlies, but I was just watching Klay Thompson at the parade today.
Drunk.
But somebody said, Klay, get out the fucking tracks, Thompson.
He leveled this woman. This is a segment on the Raw Room. We're going to have to call Google this. All right.
Don't worry, now Feyzan gonna put it up there. There you go, right there.
Yeah.
Bro.
What was he doing? Bro?
He tripped.
He tripped.
Boom.
He tripped.
I mean, but like, why he started running though?
He's drunk, nigga. What you mean?
Yeah, he just wanted
his world is spinning right now.
He just won his. You think he was drunker at the first or the fourth? Because I think he's drunker at the fourth.
Oh, definitely. Did you see Tom Brady?
Hell yes.
That motherfucker got to get escorted out some shit. Tom, hey, you, man.
He's hammer tossing the Lombardi trophy to Gronk.
Hey, that shit wild off a boat. That shit broke. That's wild, bro.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's so disrespectful, Tom. I've been trying to get one for at least 10 years.
He's got 6 of those fucking. He doesn't care. He's hammered.
I'm about to toss this bitch.
That shit crazy, bro. That's wild.
He doesn't have the Dark Lord Belichick hovering over him. He can go do a boat parade in Tampa. And
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Tom has been lit down there, bro.
Bro, yeah, because he, like you said, he in Florida. He ain't in Boston was gonna get a little cold and they get all that.
Patriots,
shit.
Tom Brady was not getting $37.5 million from Fox whenever he decides to retire. This dude is a star.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Brady was a star, but like now he's out there.
Yeah.
He was never at 20 years. I didn't know shit about Tom Brady other than he's married to Giselle.
Mm-hmm. True. And he finally admitted that he
look
fumbled the ball.
Look at him getting dragged.
He finally admitted he fumbled the ball on the tuck rule. We all knew that.
But he's on TikTok doing that shit because he's smart.
He's smart as fuck. Somebody know. I ain't gonna know his team is smart. Tom don't know shit about no motherfucking TikTok.
I don't think you're giving him enough credit.
You think he logging on his phone and
he's got to make the shit.
Well, yeah, he got to make the shit, but I don't think he's like, hey, look, I'm finna go do this on too. Like,
no, he's not out here trying to rig the algorithm, but
he knows. You think he creating the content?
I think that he's got to say. They have
yeah. He got to say.
They got to ask him, hey, Tom, you want to do a tuck rule bit with Justin Bieber on one of these TikTok stitches?
Yeah, it's like a commercial. It's gonna be a professionalized TikTok. That's what I'm saying.
This man was out here trolling us with that Hulu Super Bowl commercial. He knows what he's doing.
He was out here trolling.
Are you kidding me? A pick that was after you guys beat their ass in the playoffs with that empty stadium Hulu picture, and then it comes out during the Super Bowl. It's an ad. That's some of the smartest shit I've ever seen.
Funniest thing ever though. Best time when right before we played them in 2019, when he put that video out with the lion and he was like in the jungle. And bruh, that shit was fire. I ain't gonna lie, cause we always on like. It's over with for our ass. Psych, nigga. Hey, that shit was the best time.
It's over with for us.
But look at, it was hype.
That shit was fire.
I was in my hotel room in Boston getting ready to go to the game.
If I would have been standing outside that bus in the fan and I come to this game and I saw Tom post, I'd be like, oh, he finna do these motherfuckers in. Just off that video. Oh, man, that shit was funny as hell. But hey, once you play against a guy like Dean Pease that had played against you 1,000 times.
I miss that dude, man.
Oh, man. First of all, Pease is a whole different guy over there.
Oh, yeah.
Those 2 years, boy.
What is happening?
No way. I know them 2 years took a lot out of him. The man retired. One of his partners got the job. Hey, I'm back, baby.
Yeah, that's right.
About to coach these boys up. Kyrie Irving about to get on these markets. Where is he gonna go?
Oh, where would you want him?
I would go back.
That's the thing.
I would go back with Big Bruh.
Oh yeah.
Back to LA?
I'm going with
Why
Big
not?
Bruh.
Otherwise, they ought to trade LeBron's ass.
Why?
They got to get it. Oh my God,
That's not happening.
If I was Kyrie, I wouldn't. Is what I'm saying.
Why? Why not?
Bro, like,
if you don't want to win, like if you just.
But you can ask that. You can ask.
I honestly don't think look, they'll have to do a lot more than just bring Kyrie for them folk to be even content. I'm sorry. Like if it's just Kyrie and like LeBron and that same.
But that's that's what Cleveland was and J.R. Smith.
That's a different times, baby. You not making out the way west with that team.
Well, he's different. You can ask that hypothetical about any other player in the NBA. This dude is different. Like whether it's ego, whether it's actual intelligence, whether it's just him fucking with people. Like this dude,
I think it's all of it.
For sure. For sure.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Like, shit,
my guy's sitting courtside at home games because he can be unvaccinated at the game, but not be on the court.
Yeah, bro.
This guy.
That's true though, fool.
Because they went us, bro. It's totally changed. This is like the difference between the NBA and the NFL, which is I love the NBA for this reason. These guys are running a team.
Oh, yeah.
Like him and Durant are running a team.
And when they ran that bitch to the ground.
Sure. But they got to do it. Right? LeBron's been doing that shit for years.
No, he ain't running no team in the ground.
You look at
he's running teams though.
Well, you look at everywhere after LeBron leaves because he'll suck them dry.
Because I had a conversation with somebody that worked for the Panthers, and I was like, okay, it's going to tie
instead
back
of Miami.
Yeah. Well, Miami's different.
Yeah.
Miami's wired.
But yeah, like Cleveland. Sure,
but Miami was down for a while too. They had some terrible contracts for a while. Deion Waiters.
Waiters was robbing motherfucker left and right, bro. That motherfucker
guy, he looked like me in a basketball uniform. You know what I'm saying?
But he would come out there and give you about 30 though.
Yeah, like once a month.
Yeah, for sure. And that was the one game he played.
And who's that center, man? They gave him a max deal. Hassan Whiteside. They had some terrible.
He had balled out for one season.
But like they got it right. Nobody like Cleveland can't get it right.
No.
Who was I talking to about basketball content? Oh, potential. That's what I listened to. Charles Bark, somebody, one of them of us, and they was talking about the difference between. I was listening to I Am Athlete, and he was talking about the difference between like basketball players and how football we have to come in ready to you have to come in ready to play. Like that's why everybody Traylon Burks, blah, blah, blah. Because basketball, motherfuckers, Kaminga, you can be 18, 19, get drafted end of the first round. They know 2, 3, 4 years what you can potentially.
They'll actually invest in development. Yeah, you can't really develop in the NFL.
No,
you're right.
I mean, you can, but your peak is going to be.
You get far fewer opportunities, and it's like, it's First-round draft picks, they're going to take as many chances on you as they can because there was something.
Years, at least 10
Somebody
years.
saw something.
At least.
Right. And it'll drag out forever. I like Marcus Mariota, but Marcus Mariota going to keep getting chances out here because
that's any first round.
Oh yeah. No, it's not just about Carson Wentz.
Yeah, all of them.
Jared Goff, all these dudes. Blaine Gabbert out here. Blaine's still out here doing it, man.
Hey, Blaine kicked our ass that one time, remember?
Oh my God.
Ain't throw no touch. Ain't nobody scored a touchdown.
No one.
Nigga, Blaine.
That was one of the worst games I've ever seen.
But first of all, we thought we were balling out of control of the special team, but we had to fake. BT didn't do his job right, so we didn't get
Brendan
the fourth down.
man.
We ended up just dancing on the celebration, but we got drill case, a whole bunch of motherfuckers on the field. They talking about, no, first down, Arizona. Shit.
It was.
Malarkey was hot.
Malarkey, man.
Hey, what did Taylor just post the other day that I remember them talking about this shit on the
watch Daddy spin it.
Bruh. I forgot. Marcus had to come out of the game.
No, that whole season was fucked. That was Vrabel's first
18
year.
Yeah, 18.
Because they had the longest game in NFL history.
Yes, but we had to
at Miami.
And Google, y'all need to fix that shit because we 2018 Titans versus Miami Dolphins, the longest game in football history. With 8 hours and
8 hours, 4 extra hours of lightning.
Damn, that's a whole work shift.
It was
8 hours?
That's what I'm saying.
That's supposed to be triple overtime for us, nigga.
And
hell yeah. What kind of OT y'all pay? So real talk, does it work like that?
Nigga, hell nah. You think because we going overtime, nigga, all right, nigga, overtime, give a few more dollars.
This was, Marcus got a nerve injury.
Yeah.
Delaney snapped his ankle in half.
Yeah.
Taylor Lewan got body bagged by number 50 on the Dolphins.
Was that 50? I thought that was, what's it called, Can't Wait?
No, it wasn't Wait.
Well, I feel like if that was Wait, he would have been
the
ground.
I can't remember who 50 was. But this dude clothesline Lewan.
On a pick six or a fumble recovery or something.
I thought their season was over week 1.
Yeah.
Like we thought he was dead.
But and also
the way that he dropped, the way that he jumped back up, this whole thing was a nightmare.
This game though, you want to know also, I kicked the ball off.
In what game?
This game.
The Colts game?
No, the Miami game.
You kicked the ball off?
I did the onside kick at the end.
Oh, shit.
Braver let me kick that bitch.
Mike just went out of there. That was like that Chargers game, man. You guys played in London where he went for 2 at the end.
So we had a discussion before the season, like when he first got there, he would always be like, "Hey, this is what I do. We're gonna take our chances if you agree with it." You know what I'm saying? When he wasn't, it didn't that game. He didn't like he was like on his side. I'm like, we gonna fucking go for 2. It was like, hey, y'all think we should go for 2? We were like, hell yeah, fuck that shit. Let's go for 2. Fuck these niggas. We winning that bitch right now. And it just didn't work out. So
no, I'm not. Nobody should be mad at Mike because I like that approach. Yeah. Like Harbaugh's like that too. Yeah. You can tell with Lamar. Like that shit works.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it worked. Mike is smarter than the average. I mean, Mike's smarter than the refs. He's on the competition committee for God's sake. So this guy knows the rules better than half the people calling the games. But that Blaine Gabbert game that we were talking about.
Oh yeah. So this was so Marcus go out the game, bro.
He got scratched at 6 a.m. Sunday Night Football on game day. Chris Mortensen at 6 a.m. in the morning tweets out, Marcus Mariota's not going to play. If they win, they get into the playoffs.
We needed it, but defense that night
was great.
Out of fucking control. Jayon
tried to win the game.
Jayon had the whole game on his back, bro. I'm talking about the motherfucker had a pick six, fumble recovery, forced fumble. The motherfucker was having TFL left
against
and right.
Andrew Luck too.
This was Andrew Luck coach, nigga. Yeah. Shit. So we were like, oh, we finna be a playoff. And if they win, they go to the playoff.
Yeah.
So they say,
and they beat Deshaun and the Texans first round.
So
bad.
They say they offer Taylor saying they going in the huddle. Motherfucking Blaine cover that bitch. Talking about, all right, you got ready to watch Daddy spin it. 4 picks later.
Bad.
He said what?
Watch Daddy spin.
He came out there. He did that twice that year.
But I remember the first game. Yeah, I remember them.
Marcus
both against Colts.
Marcus had to go out because Dean had that shit in the booth. Dean had to go to the hospital.
Yeah, Dean. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Mike called that game. That was wild.
Yeah, that's
Dean Pease had I don't know what it was.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
They had to cart him out
later.
Hey, that shit was so.
Blaine Gabbert both times.
We supposed to have been won that game, bro.
Both of them.
Yes.
Both of them.
We spoke, especially that last one, though.
And
It was like, what J.R. was doing was ridiculous. I'm talking about, first when he got that pick six, bro, because it was like, oh, we ain't losing. I'm talking about, it was 100 people in the end zone when he got the pick six. It's up. Oh, man, I remember I knocked the whole nigga out. First kickoff return, but I was supposed to have a double team, but I done floated all the way back, and I was just looking at dude, and he's still running like this. I was like, oh, that means you looking at the ball, my boy. Let me come get that chin. Dude, whole legs were up in the air. Fucked them up. Game was better. Fucked them up.
That game was wild. And that was before the Titans started to get good.
Yes.
Like, people finally got into it that game because the crowds that season were
That boy
tough.
JR was snapping.
He was
Man,
after
it
it,
couldn't
man.
fuck, but especially when you see, but this what else you get niggas like when Kenny just come downhill and just hit some shit, bruh. That shit used to fuck people up,
It
bro.
was like a flare pass, right? Out to the side, he just came down and smoked that.
No, I'm just talking about anytime.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this man Kenny would knock his whole helmet off first play of the game because he was like, I just got to start some shit. Like, bro, I'm talking about he comes down.
He said, I just got to start.
He'll come downhill on
That's
a
the
tight
motive.
end or a fullback. I'm talking about he 215, bro. And that man ain't coming, and he ain't dodging shit.
He's a Wolverine out there.
Straight head, that motherfucker, you fucked up helmet, get up. Kenny look at her. Like, Kenny, you good, bro? You good? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Fuck this shit. He's like, yeah, that nigga fucked up.
No,
bro.
like, I mean, Kenny coming out of college at Texas. They did a whole sport, like, you guys remember that ESPN Sports Science?
Yeah.
They did a whole sports science on just how hard Kenny hits
But that
things.
motherfucker was
And that was
hitting
before
shit,
they
bro.
changed the rules. Like, he was the best quote, man, because he said something like, you know, I said, how do you adapt your game because you're just used to going out there and cracking people, and that was when they were really emphasizing unnecessary roughness on DBs. And he goes, fear's our best weapon.
Nah, it was
Like,
something
oh
that-
shit, this guy's
Nah,
like,
it was-
That man is different,
Like,
It was
bro.
some shit. It was
That
some
man
shit that like
is
him and
different.
Vrabel damn near came up with together because they started saying it to each other in team meetings. I forgot what it was, but it was like, "Hey, what it is, Kenny?" And then he'll say it all the way in the back. And but yeah. And just start saying it over. Like, I forgot what it was.
they're
but
both
yeah.
sick.
Yeah,
Just both of them crazy.
Just hitting shit. Yeah,
Both
that
of them
shit
just
crazy. Hey, Buck, you like cats?
I got two.
Damn, what kind?
North Nashville
Oh,
trash
yeah.
pandas, man.
Trash.
I swear to God, DB, these things are the size of my hand, two of them. They're out there in the alley behind my house, and my girlfriend lost her shit. She's like, we're going to go get these alley cats.
They would have stayed alley cats. Fuck
No,
with me.
no. You kidding me? Now they run my house.
Oh, yeah, that
That's
shit
some
definitely
bullshit.
wouldn't happen. So I'm asking you this because
Not at all.
they
They gotta be a ask got questions soon too, because I never understood that.
we can't soon. Nigga, you can do it after I tell us about this cat. All right? So this is lady, bro. This woman allegedly she's a cat breeder. She had over 20 Maine Coons.
She had Maine Coons in there? Okay, so I didn't read that part of the article. That's important.
That's important
That's
to know.
important. Okay.
You know what a Maine Coon is? Is that the largest domestic cat?
I think
From
I
Russia.
Unfortunately,
like with like the big hair or whatever.
unfortunately, I got one of those. I don't like cats, and it's my daughter.
That's like a bear.
And it take them like 3 or 4 years to get up to that size.
Yeah.
So it's small. So she's still not super small, but yeah, they gonna be like that. Anyways,
That's
so yeah,
crazy. That's
the Maine Coon. So look, the lady passed out at home. Done. Yeah. All 20 of them cats, for most of them, start eating her ass.
No.
It was after a week. She had been down, laid up for a week on the floor in the house, and the cat started eating her. Bro.
Oh, no.
Yes, she probably fed them. So I started thinking about it. She
Those
probably
things watch you when you sleep, man.
They do.
Bruh.
They're waiting.
might be close.
Cats
to
are
the door.
weird, bro.
That's
You
what I'm
know,
saying, bro. They look good. Fuck that.
I like cats have like different spirits, yo.
No, I mean, like, I'm half Egyptian. So they treat them like, I mean, they're like deities over there, ancient Egyptian stuff.
But that was the point, though. So she had 20 Maine Coons in her house.
She was a breeder.
Oh, okay.
and they're just, chewing on her.
Jeez.
Oh,
A dog would never do that.
I don't know. Anything gets hungry enough.
Yeah.
You start to smell a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, snap. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I just say don't.
There's nothing that wouldn't
But
eat
damn,
you.
like I don't think a dog would, because like how long was the woman out?
A week.
Okay,
2 weeks.
A week.
2 weeks.
Oh,
2 weeks.
2
2 weeks. My bad. 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah,
we
sure.
gave, look, they
Yeah,
gave
2
her
weeks.
ass plenty of time.
Yeah, 2 weeks. is
Hey,
long
look,
time.
you ain't getting up. All right, bro. You get a little hungry, my boy. Shit, you ain't putting no kibbles and bits or whatever the fuck cats eat.
Meow mix.
Cat, yeah, that
Meow
shit.
mix.
Look, you say I barely even want to feed the cat. That shit, the cat food is stink as fuck. The wet food, that's the fucking worst.
No,
I'd rather smell a dog food. I'd rather sit in a bag of
cat
dog
food's
food.
gross.
It's fucking disgusting.
Cat
But
food's
like,
gross.
I'd be like, this one, I'd be putting that shit in that.
Damn.
Yeah, but
is
like
that
that's
bad?
different. Like you're having to feed that thing by the gallon. That's a big ass.
Yeah, she
cat.
got like 3 cans a day, 2 cans, 3 of them hoes a
Yeah,
day.
see, mine's like the size of my hand. Like it eats a half a can maybe.
Oh, yeah, nah,
Like they don't.
She smashing 2 of them hoes off real.
Sheesh.
Then I got put. She got like a dog. Like I don't know. Do your cats do that? They run up when you about to feed them and shit.
Oh yeah.
So, but this motherfucker is aggressive with it. I'm like all up in my hands. And
Yeah,
shit.
because they're
I'm like,
man-eaters.
bro, go get your ass in the room, bro. Go. That's another. You can't just tell the cat get the fuck in the room. Go.
They don't. They don't give a fuck.
Hell no. Like, bro, you are fucking
You don't
crazy,
understand.
bro.
No,
Like,
just
God.
imagine being the person that walked into that house though.
oh,
To see
man.
a half-eaten woman.
I would be scared as fuck that they gonna turn around and start eating
Hell
me.
yeah, that's
They
what I'm
tasted
saying.
blood.
That's what I'm
That's what I'm saying. Like once, oh shit, now you know what we taste like, and you ain't really,
You ain't
know,
tripping
You
on
ain't
it.
tripping.
thought it
You
was
weren't
good.
scared
ate more.
before.
Yeah, you cleaned the floor. It's like, yeah, Lee.
That's scary.
No, that ain't it.
We finna get up out of here, man. We've been in this thing giving us some good content to the people. You got anything for you wanna go?
Man, no, I do not, yo.
Hey.
Because I got an appointment. My wife has texted me a couple of
Go.
times. Where you at? So,
Get your ass in trouble.
gotta go.
Trouble. All right, man. Look, we appreciate y'all for listening again. Buck, tell the people they
Thanks,
can find
man.
you.
Man, just 1045 The Zone, 10 to 1, Monday through Friday. It's the Buck Reising Show. You can hang out.
Yeah, call on there, say appreciate
We'd
you.
put
the
DB
raw
back
room.
on, but it'd get me canceled.
I can do it, man. I promise y'all. Y'all didn't heard me do this shit before.
We'll
without.
see.
Look at it, bro. Look at him, bro.
Yeah.
That's the same thing I said on there. They were asking about a song. I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to work out my shit. And that's just how I came out, bro. Yeah. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all go cop some merch.
Absolutely.
The merch is unreal.
The merch is
I got
unreal,
some Raw Room shirts.
There we go.
There we
Hey,
go,
y'all
baby.
come in. Y'all tune in to the website. It's gonna be some new shit coming up soon. We gonna
Appreciate
get
you
it
boys
going.
having me.
We appreciate you coming, man.
Thank you for coming through,
Appreciate
man.
y'all for
It's
watching,
been a pleasure. It's
tuning
been
in.
dope.
You got anything, Detroit?
I think I'm good, brother.
Easy.
If you have something to say and need a place to help you say it, check out the boys at the Raw Room Media Group to get information on recording the session.
Appreciate y'all for listening. Hey, follow us. Follow us at the Raw Room, Twitter, Instagram. Follow me at Wesson_Son56 on Instagram. On Twitter, DB_5Trey.
Follow your boy JC, JCar_11, Twitter, Instagram, JCar_32. And the Raw Room is at raw__room.
Roomies, we appreciate y'all for listening. We'll tune in for you next week. Ease.